It's time.
Welcome to Date with DANU, right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. Today we are speaking about body positivity. Big, voluptuous, a fulfilling show.
Hi, I'm Adhisha Dahanayake. I'm the founder and director at Dialog Ch.
Hi everyone, my name is Nisha Seneviratne and I'm here to go on a date with DANU.
Hi, I'm Poornima.
Hi, I'm Ranura kaduwela Adhisha.
So I'm here today, go on a date with DANU, and we are hoping to talk about body positivity and how this brand made a impact.
I'm here today with the founder of XXL, and I've been modeling for XXL for the longest time. So we are here today to talk about the body positivity and how fashion is for everybody.
Today we are here with two other exciting ladies to talk a little bit more about body positivity and why it's so important. So join in to see more of it.
I can always add to this show because, we all fit the set well. I'm happy to have big, bold personalities on the show today to speak about being positive. The leader of the pack is, of course, Adhisha, who has given voluptuous people a brand to embrace, love, and be stylish in XXL. With her, I have Poornima, and I also have Ranura and Nisha. Got the names right?
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you for being on the show. Let's talk about this whole element called body positivity. A lot of people speak about it. They're like, oh, body positivity. But yet, however much you speak about it, we live in a society where the opening line is like, Mahatvelani. Let's talk about how do you deal with that. I'll start with Poornima.
I've been on plus size from birth.
Yeah, I've been on diet from the time I was born.
So it's not a new question. It's just that whenever when you meet people, they will always start with I have put on from the last
time.
Yeah. So
Yeah. These kind of curious questions, has it affected you when you were young, or does it affect you now?
I think when I was young, yes. People have their own opinion about people, and especially in Sri Lanka, there's always a mindset. Okay, this is the accepted size. This is not. So whatever beyond that is overweight and plus size, and you've been catcalled and so many things.
Yeah, it's a usual roller coaster that we all face. For those who are thin, they also go through the same problem. In this country, you can't please everyone. You can't be thin or you can't be fat. Yeah. You have to be that whole middle ground, which is phenomenally beautiful. And you don't get to be that always. Hello, we have a buck budder. That's just a part of our package. Wow. Adhisha, when you sort of broke into this industry and started a little store called XXL, people were against the name, even the ones who were, well, sorry to use this word, but a bit fat. They didn't want to come and buy from the store because it was XXL.
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, I think the concept XXL was very new to them, DANU, right? And they didn't even want to come into the store. They used to stay in their vehicles, and then they asked us to bring.
Like Pila?
Yeah, exactly.
Like
they
wanted situation.
Yeah, so that was from the beginning. It was like that, right? They didn't want to show show themselves in the store, because that's the insecurity they had. But some people were just not very happy with the name. But then majority, after we have done that, yes, and then marketing, I actually used to ask one by one, do you like this name, right?
Yeah.
The majority was all right. And then I thought, why not? Let's keep this name, right? So because it's very straightforward. Yeah.
And it's not that you're calling them XXL.
No, exactly. It's just XXL.
Double is better than triple.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
And she has not only catered to XXL. You get to buy from XL large. You get all sizes. There are people who I've known, like Taria. her body is so
Yes.
so on point, but she shops at XXL, which is
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Because we have now come to a point where sizes don't matter. It's like a free size kind of a world that we live in. Now, Nisha, I'm sure you would have seen her in terms of creating beautiful content with makeup, looking beautiful as always. Sometimes people are so demotivated, they feel, oh no, whatever I do, I'm just going to look ugly. Ugly and fat have nothing in common. Being oversized and being ugly are two different things. There is nobody called uglies, but society makes you believe. How have you taken this and sort of encouraged women, men to feel good?
I mean, I think it's like, you know, like we were talking, people are going to say whatever they want to say. You can't please them no matter what. And if you try to live pleasing them, you're just going to destroy yourself and just, you know, be miserable. So I feel like, especially as a makeup artist, everyone that sits on my chair, different sizes. I mean, you get to hear different stories. Sometimes I feel like a therapist, you know. But it's really sad. I feel like, you know, all the things that these aunties and uncles say, it really does get to you. And when you've heard that over time, I've dealt with it personally for a long time. But then I feel like it just comes to a point where you're just like, okay, I am living this life for me.
Yeah.
I'm not living it for somebody else. So even if you do something right, like you said, you can't be thin, you can't be fat. So it's like you can't do something right, somebody will find something wrong in that. So it's just, I guess, looking deep within yourself and finding that thing that you are confident about, or thinking, you know, can you say that?
Hell with the others.
Yeah, the
Say
others.
it. We have things called beep.
Okay.
We tend to beep it.
Okay.
All right. We have a segment that is called Tap and Go. We'll come back and speak more. Do stick around. This is made possible by our friends at Mastercard. Would like to say a big thank you to our friends at Mastercard for joining us on Date with DANU. Transactions are made so much more easier when you do shop with your Mastercard. It's that convenient to just tap and go. Now, if you're shopping at XXL and you're like, oh, it's so hard to carry the clothes, then to carry the bag, then to carry the wallet, just tap and go. It's that simple. Mastercard, thank you for joining us on Date with DANU. Now, are you ready to play?
Yes.
All right, so this is how it works. If you know the answer, tap the device.
Oh, okay.
Correct? These are very, this is to tap your brain.
Oh.
Which animal sleeps the most? Sloth, cat, koala, bat.
Cat?
No.
Cola.
Well done. What is the capital city of Australia? Hurry. Tell me.
Sydney.
No, wrong.
Canberra.
Correct. We have a smart one in the pack. What animal classification is a turtle? Reptile, mammal, bird.
Mammal.
Both of y'all got it wrong.
Reptile.
What song asks you to shake it all about?
Are you giving us options?
Hot cross buns, chicken dance, hokey pokey. Oh, you might have been the annoying one in class. Teacher, I know.
Yes. Yeah.
They didn't bully you for your size, they bullied you because you were too
Yeah, the
smart.
same school.
No, sorry.
That's okay. I'm like, I was into sports, Danu. I was into sports, but then I'm like elder than her. Like, you know, she's the youngest. Yeah.
Yeah, that time.
So mean.
Let's get into a break. We'll see you right now. Welcome back to the show. Everyone is so innocent on this set. I was going to speak to Ranura, and I asked a very general question that boys ask each other when they are all a bit, big. Can you still see it standing? Sometimes it's not about seeing it, it's about using it right. Correct, Ranura?
Yeah.
There you go. But you were someone who was very athletic.
Yeah.
I saw your profile picture.
Yeah. Few years back, actually.
Have you embraced this new you?
Yeah, I guess actually the thing is like this weightness is not come from my genes or anything. I just enjoy eating lot of things. So that's the reason.
Well done. Yeah, you just live once, you better like enjoy it. No?
Even my brother is telling I'm investing my all of the salary to eat and everything. That's what I do.
But end of the day, a lot of people speak about this whole health issue.
Yeah.
We equally see people who are thin, fit, pass away, just as people who are fat. The shape and size does not matter. It's about how healthy you are. And that's what it all comes to. Have you all worked on that element? I'm just asking because for me also it's the same.
Yeah, actually the thing is, I have started like as example like going to workouts and all. But the thing is, to be honest, when I see a new shop or something, I always go there and my whole diet is collapsing. And now I'm happy I have places to get my clothes and all.
Yeah, so that means you're always fashionable, although you
yes.
are. Yeah, that's great. I should not be friends with you. It's not a good thing. This mission to lose weight, I think we have all gone through that phase in our lives. Yeah, I was once waist 30. You were like skinny thin.
Yes.
It was so ironic when she walks into XXL, talks about body positivity, you know, but I just ran like 6 hours at the gym and just came here. But you went through that, but you're still a very active person. You love sports, you do powerlifting. All of that still continues, but has this transformation of putting on weight, losing weight changed your perception about fitness?
Well, yeah, you just told me that I was at like hi.lk, actually, hi.lk, that's the gym that I go like all these years. So I've been there like every day, like 4 hours I spend like normally, like, you know. But I think that happens after my father passed away, because I think it's always with me, it's like if I go through some emotional...
You need a place.
Exactly. So that's what happened there. And then I wanted to come back to Sri Lanka, and I started like powerlifting again after like 3 months break after father passed away. So I always, I don't know, for some reason I like to go there and just like, you know, invest my my time and like focus. Then it changed focus down. It gives more confidence, you know. So then for me, I now I know that my body shape and body type is like a yo-yo, like, you know, it goes down, and you know, if I really concentrate and if I really eat all the like healthy food and stuff, then I know that I can really work on that. But for me, you know, like I'm a very like busy woman when it comes to my work, and I love doing my work, so sometimes I don't have like
all
time
the free time to sort of
but I actually don't bother about my body shape. Like if I really feel like today, okay, I'm gonna go for a healthy diet and I'm gonna continue it like for 6 months and I'm gonna target this weight, I can do that. And if I want to, like, you know,
do the other way,
I definitely can do that.
But at the end of the day, it
know.
all just boils down to a routine every day where you can stay healthy, and that's what you're doing. And
exactly.
That's what's important. Now, in this whole region of people speaking about body weight issues, tell me, have you been denied opportunities in life because of they saw your size more than your talent, your personality, all of that?
No, not really. So I do like different things. For example, I do Latin American and ballroom dancing. I've been doing it for the longest time, and I go for dance sport championships and all of that. So I've started different things in the expectation of losing weight, but then but I find what I do is interesting, so I continue regardless of what my ulterior goal. So I dance a lot, and then I do sports like...
But this could be your body, like this is how you are made. So sometimes it's for another person, they can just run a little bit and they've lost like 5 kilos, and sometimes we'll never lose it.
Yes.
Yeah, and so it's a curse, but whereas you still do what you love doing. And how was the whole ballroom, Latin dancing environment, not with the judges or the international platforms, but the co-dancers. Did they find you fit enough? Did they say,
I don't really focus on what they think and all, but to be honest, actually people find it very amusing to see, okay, like, oh, a fat person is dancing, so that actually gives you a boost. So I actually stand out in that kind of environment. But then I must say that not everybody is fat by choice, or it's not always because of food. Sometimes people have like underlying sicknesses like
hormonal
PCOS.
issues.
Correct. So without knowing all that, you're just giving like a opinion of yourself, oh, just this person is fat because that person doesn't have any control of food. But I think you have to reserve your comments when you
Well, the local school system does not actually help. We'll speak about it when we do come back. We're getting into a segment that I simply love. It's called What's It? Thank you to our friends at Crystal Luxury Wellness. Now, these guys really know how to make you look beautiful and confident no matter what you are feeling. Now, if you're someone who is busy as Adhisha, having no time is a usual problem that you have, and you want to, let's say, maybe lose some weight for a big event that's coming up, or even just have those 8 hours of sleep that you can really relax and, you know, get your life back in order, you can do all of those at Crystal Luxury Wellness Villa, where they give you this whole sleeping pod experience. Nisha, have you tried it?
Yes, it's so good.
Where you can sleep for 1 hour and get your 8 hours of sleep. It's that good because you literally float in the water. I felt like a dove, I tell you. I don't know whether doves swim. Yeah, right. And at the same time, I would also like to say that it's amazing that when it comes to your weight loss plan, if you want to help you while you're doing it, they have Elixir. It's a clinic where it's internationally recognized, where they give you this drips which helps your body be a bit more faster and gives you all the right kind of balance so that your body can achieve its goal sooner. Come to know more details when you visit them and speak to their professionals for more details. All right, now question times. These questions are for everyone. Okay?
Okay.
What will you tell the people who do not find you attractive?
Well, I don't want to say anything.
Why?
Well, that's okay.
You have to be nice, right, on the show?
But tell them, it's okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, you have to be nice
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
you
show.
just say so. We'll beep it if we have
Just
to.
be like, you know,
Say
I
it.
don't care. Like, to hell with you. Who cares what
Say
you
it,
think?
Adhisha. Say it, I know you want to say it.
No, I don't want to like.
Say it.
Why I want to? I'm wasting my time or
Oh,
like.
sorry.
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
want to. Even I don't. Yeah. So.
Body positive, go on the other way.
No, it's like negative, right?
right.
So I don't
No,
want.
I'll tell someone, see the size of your body, when see my size. I have been lucky to eat so much of food and I have done so many good deeds in
Oh
my
my
past
God.
life. Something like that.
Yeah, you?
I
You're also
would-
too kind, no?
Yeah, I would say if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything at all. I mean, we never asked your opinion.
Or be like, did I ask you? No. So
You're
why?
all very kind.
Yeah.
What would you
guys-
say?
Exactly.
Yeah, what would you say? Okay, we that. He has.
You're sure you can say anything.
Yeah.
One thing that makes you feel sexy.
Oh.
Good outfit.
Personality.
Nicely done makeup and hair.
Yeah, I would go with her. Yeah. Makeup and
If
hair.
you were paid $1 billion, please note $1 billion, would you pose nude?
No.
No, no,
No.
no, no. I will. $1 billion. I'm like, see whatever you want to see. Thank you. Kiss one, marry one, and friend zone one person. All of you get these names, okay?
Oh gosh.
Arjuna Ranatungga, Kolu, Anusha Damayanti, Vanidu Hasaranga. He's new in our hood now.
What are you gonna do?
Get Vanidu Hasaranga for XXL.
What? Why?
He's there now with us.
Could you please repeat the question?
Okay, you can kiss one person,
Okay.
you can marry one person, and you can friend zone one person. Your options are Arjuna Ranatunga, Kolu, Anusha Damayanti, and Vanindu Hasaranga.
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah, we all have to answer.
Answer, okay. Well,
Okay, who would you friend zone?
Arjuna.
Arjuna.
Yeah, same. Arjuna.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone wants to be Arjuna's friend. Who would you marry?
No, none of them.
None of them?
No.
You have Vanindu Hasaranga.
No, not my type.
Kolu?
Oh, really? You're asking me that?
Anusha Damayanti?
No. Who's Anusha? Oh, sorry.
Anusha Damayanti.
Sorry. Anusha.
She can wear all your XXL outfits in one day. At one time.
Anusha Damayanti.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
No? Who would you marry?
Vanindu.
Good choice.
None of them.
Ah.
Is that if there is a
that's
choice
Yeah,
like
I
that?
would say marry
One choice is
Vanindu.
there.
I mean,
Marry
given the
Vanindu?
choices.
Yeah. Have you seen his car? It's fabulous. You?
No.
Not even Anusha?
Not mine.
She doesn't know who is Anusha.
No, I know. I was just thinking, I'm sorry. Just
Ayyo.
maybe
The
no.
actress.
Who
No,
would
I
you
know, but
kill?
maybe
No,
names,
that's no
sorry.
kill. No. Who would you friend zone?
We be friends.
Okay, who would you kiss?
Oh gosh.
Vanindu?
No. None of them.
Anusha?
No, none of them. I don't want to say
Adhisha,
anything.
you're very picky, Adhisha.
No,
At this
I'm
rate, you'll never get anything.
That's okay. That's fine. I don't want, like, it's just.
With such a disgusting face, you say it quickly. You're like, your face doesn't lie, my darling.
Oh my god.
No, he can answer at least for this.
Yeah.
Anusha.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Vanindu.
Again, you can't marry and kiss it.
Kolu. Then only, yeah.
You have Kolu or Anusha. Who do you want?
Kolu.
Okay, you?
It's not really happening.
I don't know.
Correct.
Kolu.
Just have to
I'm
clear.
picturing.
You're kissing whom now?
Kolu.
Done. Super. Well done. Congratulations. All of you all were really bad at this game. I don't want to give any one of you this gift, but I'll give it to her. We'll see you after the break. Do super. Welcome back. It's a date with DANU. We are speaking about body positivity. Let's speak about school days. It's a very common place where we tend to isolate, keep aside people who are a bit chubby. I kind of blame our parents as well, because when we're growing up, it's always nice to have a chubby child. They're like, oh, cute. And you end up having them looking so cute, and then finding that middle ground to lose weight and fit into a school class culture where you have so many people from all walks of life coming in is really hard. I had a terrible time in school because I was just a perfect target. I was just a ball rolling around, and only a mother could love me. And my mother also, I think she really felt sorry for me, but I was just 3 balls put together, wink, 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 like snowman. So how was it for you all? Was school nice to you?
Well, yes, I think
Because you were sporty and all. no?
Yes.
Might have been the rowdy.
Actually, come on. It's like my school, I actually had a very good time at my school, but sometimes, what happened was like when I was into sports, like I was doing track events, and then after like I put on weight, I had to change to field events, and when I was doing like all these short put and traveling. And then not in my school, but when we were out like all the junior national meets, then they're like nangi monapinganeng the kanne and all that, so those things were like but boys, right? But other than that, my school actually treated me really well. I think all the school, girl and my friends and all that, and then I ended up being the school games captain, so that made me like give me a lot of confidence. So that's
You have worked around it in a different way. I was so fat I couldn't do anything. How was it for you? You studied in the same school.
Same, yeah.
But cultures have changed by the time you went in?
No, it's just few years difference, not decades.
Sorry.
So
It was
there
the
was
same.
sport for everybody. So when you excel in, it doesn't have to be like track events. I was also excelling in.
You're also a sporty person.
So I also ended up being the school games, a lot of medals and all that. So you can, there's always like a sport for everybody. You probably didn't know.
I left my PT class early and got caught.
oh god.
I left school because it was PT. I was like, who wants to be a PD? And I got caught when I stayed at school until 4 o'clock, and I got a slap as well for leaving. Yeah, I mean, I was like, what's the point of like being in school for PT? How was it for you?
For me, I was always that fat friend. So it was
the wholesome one, the kind one.
And I went to an international school.
Oh.
So
I
right
want to know how international school bullies people. With an accent?
Yeah, with fake accents. You know,
Like
one day you're
Saturday.
Australian, one day you're American.
Okay.
So, you know, I mean, it's really hard because I mean, I know I grew up thinking like, oh, I'm always bigger than all my friends. And, you know, and then I had to deal with like acne growing up. So I was like, oh, they have beautiful skin and they're tiny. And, you know, it was horrible. And
Double the trauma.
Yeah, I was a swimmer. And then I used to hate having to do any sport. And then I feel like people don't believe this now, but I was like such an introvert in school. Like nobody heard me speak, you know, nobody heard me do anything. So when they hear me talking now, they're like, we can't even imagine, like you're an introvert. I'm like, now I'm an ambivert, but you know, it's because of all of that body shaming and things like that. And there are like specific, I would say, traumatic events that happened in school that, I mean, it doesn't affect me now, but then I'm so aware of those things because now I have 2 daughters, and one is much smaller, the other one is bigger made, you know, her bone structure is bigger. So I also have a sister, and I'm constantly, like my sister was very overweight throughout because of hormonal issues, and now she's like half of me, you know, all by herself, worked out and things like that. So I'm constantly aware because I have 2 girls and what me and my sister went through, and like I'm trying to protect them as much as, you know,
and also having the support within the family is very important.
Yes.
Your siblings being there for you.
Yes.
And that really sort of adds so much more.
Yeah.
My mum was born with 2 brothers. One was a little roller polar pudding pie, and the other one was all very fit and lean. One day they came and wrote something on the road with chalk. So the younger brother literally washed that with a bucket of water, went and hammered the guy. So, whereas the guy, the uncle who got bullied just stayed at home and had his lunch. So it's nice when you have a family that supports you. So you tend to embrace, you know, who you are, because your validation comes from home, and I think that's most important. But bullying in school, about body shaming people and bullying in school is actually it's a huge problem. I faced it at a big level. I even wanted to kill myself. It was in 2001. I think I didn't want to wanted to do anything with anyone in school. Now you sort of listen and you sit back and wonder, were they actually in fault? They are not, because one, they're immature. They are going through their teen, want to fit in, look cool in front of the girls, all of these. But would I like them to be more kinder? Of course, definitely. So, you know, when you are chubby, you tend to have things growing out of proportion. So I used to have like man boobs, and it was such a huge problem in school, which eventually I got pinched in public in front of a 600 member class of a revision class. And I started to bleed in the school uniform, and what they told me was, oh, you're producing milk in red.
No, my gosh,
so
that's
that particular
horrible.
day was like, for a boy who was 15, that happening is the biggest. That's the biggest. Like,
traumatic.
even like the Twin Tower can explode, but that is the biggest thing in your life. Like, you have been shattered to a million pieces. So, me, my sister, we all sort of had the whole big, fulfilling genes. So it's kind of hard when you have to like adjust to what kind of wickedness that could come your way. But we have to always remember, when you sit back and see, they also don't know anything better. That's the truth. They're also as young as you are, but they don't have that trouble. Let's get into a break, and no, actually we're getting to a game. This is called Smack. Thank you to our friends at Smack for joining us on the show. I'm sure we all grew up enjoying a nice refreshing bottle of smack. True?
Yes.
And you know, up to now, when you see a smack bottle, you're like, oh, that takes me back. If you've wondered, their milk range of products are really nice. My favorite is their Faluda, their sherbet. It's just yum yum. Then they have the chocolate, they have coffee, they have the vanilla. All of these, if you're wondering, is this done with fresh, real milk? Yes, it is. It's also done in a way that sort of helps the community, and they work with farmers who are close by, and also in terms of the produce, the fruits that they used, or even when it comes to sourcing the milk, it's all done to enrich the society that they are part of, and also to give income to the ones around them. So when you do enjoy a nice bottle of chilled smack, remember, it's truly Sri Lankan, and it's an identity that's very close to us. Well, it's refreshing, and at the same time, it's absolutely yummy. And if you have not tried the aloe vera, please do, because I'm telling you, the process that they go through to make that aloe vera drink, it's huge, as they work with natural aloe vera. And I've got a chance to see it, and that's what I'm saying. We'll see you with more smack stories in a bit, but right now we have a game to play. Ready? Now, this is a bit of a naughty game. If you think naughty, you will get it wrong.
You will get it wrong.
All right.
Now, you are all game captains and all, no? I assist with erections. Sometimes giant balls hang on me. I'm known as a big swinger. What am I?
Known as a big swinger.
Yeah. A scale?
No. We tend to destroy buildings with it.
Wrecking ball.
Crane.
Yeah. Yes.
What's beautiful and natural but gets pricky if it's trimmed regularly?
Beard.
Beard. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Beard.
Yeah, I can give that too. Naturally, it's not that beautiful, no?
Hair.
No. Lawn.
Oh.
Y'all are thinking dirty, that's a problem.
No, grass
Gutter,
is not
gutter.
picky.
I come in a lot of different sizes. Sometimes I drip a little. If you blow me, it feels really good. What am I? These candy ones must be really like.
It's a balloon? No.
No.
What did
You
you
got
say?
the blow
If you-
part
if
right.
you-
There's more to it. There's also a bit of a drip situation there.
Oh, the drip situation is there.
Candle.
Candle? No. Sorry, she said candle.
Yeah, candle is a good.
More hints, please.
It's on your face.
Nose.
Nose.
Correct.
Huh.
Anyway, as
Oh.
none of y'all smacked it, sad, but it's okay. Y'all still win the gift. We'll see you after. Welcome back to the show. We are speaking about body positivity, embracing the voluptuous us. They say when you are a bit, curvy, there's a lot to love, and there's a good grip to hold. Agreed?
Yeah.
Definitely. When you go big, you never go back.
Oh.
Adhisha's shaking her
Yeah.
head.
You're agreeing it with it.
Well,
There you go. All right. Now, there's this myth that parents believe that if you're big made, you can never fall in love, you can never get married. It's something that's very rooted to where we are from. There's also this whole ounce of fabulous people who have this self-awareness, and they're like, screw you, I don't want you to tell me whether I'm fat or thin, this is me. There is that extreme. But at the same time, if somebody is unfit or unhealthy and being fat, that's just not good for anyone. But this myth, do you all still see it? I'm especially asking for a family that comes from Kandy. Was it like that?
Well, just give me
Both of you.
Yeah, so for me, of course, no. I mean, I didn't have that kind of a problem. But all what they wanted is just they wanted me to be like healthy and just, you know. Other than that, they never pressure me for anything because they were actually my parents. They were giving me a lot of freedom to just choose be myself and just So it helped me.
Have you come across people who have faced that situation?
Oh yes, yes.
Telling you to lose
yes,
weight, otherwise you'll never get married.
Oh, a lot of like even like, I mean most of the time when I go talk about like body positivity, I meet a lot of people, right? So there are a lot of incidents and how people really feel like very insecure about their body shape because they don't want to like find a partner or they don't want to find a, you know, a boyfriend or a husband because they go through that then they rejection, yeah, and also they try to, you know, change their body shape, like, you know, not going to the gym more, like, you know, or like using any healthy
unhealthy tips.
Yeah, exactly, like, you know, so it's not helping them at all, right? So I always say that it's just a part of the process, right? I mean, you can't like lose weight and then you can't find a partner, right? And then later, like, I mean, just be yourself, right? I think being different is beautiful always, so why not, right? Why you can't be yourself? And then
I think it's a problem mostly girls tend to face over the whole, you know, if you're not in that suitable size, marriage and good things in life, work, recognition or going up the career ladder is hard. Have you all seen such discrimination happen in your environments of work? Have you all faced it?
No, not faced it, but I think like Adhisha said, like you definitely see it, and this is why you still get some people who just don't go out, don't mingle with people, they don't jump at any opportunity, like even if it's like a great opportunity. Like I've had say 1 or 2 friends that I'm like, oh my god, this is so good, like you should take it. They're already, because of whatever they have gone through, they're already thinking of, no, but you know, this can happen, so why would I want to put myself in that position to just go through more trauma? You know, so the vibe is around them. So it's sad because, I mean, as friends you try to talk to them, get them to think differently, but then each one's journey is different and only
I
a
think
few
social
come
media
out.
adds
Oh my god,
oh
a lot
my
of
gosh.
pressure.
comments are very free to come by.
Keyboard
y'all-
heroes.
Yeah. Have you all got comments, because you have always used Excel models? Have you got comments on, like, you know, people who view it?
Yeah, there are some comments, like, you know, very negative comments, but sometimes I like to talk to them personally and ask, I want to know like more information
As to why you think this way.
Yeah, because I think it's always helping, right, for us to grow as a brand also. But as Nisha also mentioned, like some customers also, like people I know, that when they know that they're getting ready for a marriage, they just go through like really like, you know,
They eat, drink, and
it's just
worship
looking
water.
at them, it's just you feel like, why, right? And then because it's like a, like, you know, how you going to do it like every day? You can't do it, right? I mean, so moderately, if you can go to a gym and just like, you know, be healthy, and then if you can just be yourself and then just find a partner or like,
because they just target the wedding. I mean, I see this
Always.
always as
With
a
the-
makeup
with makeup
artist, you know, with
artist.
my
exactly,
brides. Like when they come for the trial, which is like a month before the wedding, and say they book me like a year before, and I'm like, oh wow, that's great. But then they're like, yeah, can't, you know, and like all of these
That's so
things, and I'm
different.
just like, you know, it's crazy when you see from behind the scenes the amount that goes for, yes, it is like the biggest day of your life, but it's also like 3 hours, you know, and the amount of stress that people put themselves through, and then I'm like, yeah, but you actually have to start life after that. It's not like a big party. So I feel like that all gets lost, and culture and society has a lot to do
I mean,
with
yeah,
that.
our culture is
Yeah.
like always like they like to say the negative first and then they,
Yeah.
you know.
But do you feel that boys being overweight is more than girls being overweight?
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah, I
think-
mean, I don't know, from what I have seen,
Yeah.
I feel like it's easier for, say, since we're talking about the whole finding a
Yeah,
partner
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
I feel like a lot of fat guys can still, you know, easily get married or, you know, things like that, as opposed to like a fat girl trying to find a partner.
In a stereotypical setting.
Yes, yeah. Like I feel like even families don't put so much pressure, you know, on the guy, like, you know, lose weight. Otherwise you won't find a nice girl, or maybe it happens, but I feel like compared to both, it's definitely more for the woman.
But I think
would
it's
say.
a mind, your
Yeah,
mindset, right?
it
It's
is.
like as long as you're not taking all these negativity into
Yeah.
your, you know, into you, and it's just like be you, who you are, and then just
Roll with it.
yeah.
Things to think about. We come back on the other side with one of my favorite segments, and it's called If you have not checked out Midnight Divas, they have some new branches as well, making it easier and close by for quick access.
What?
No, I'm just saying. All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
You walk away with this sensual pack from Midnight Divas if you win it.
Wow. Okay.
Everyone seems very happy the way y'all are, but this could add a little bit more, okay? Have you ever tried edible underwears?
No.
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 Yes.
The beaded ones.
Yeah.
I have also tried. Just wanted to see whether it's tasty. Do you like experimenting with different positions?
Yeah, sure, right? It's like,
Yeah, that's just the way of life.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
As a dancer, rhythm is gonna get you. Yes, yes.
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 Natang,
Yeah.
heavyweight champion.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Last question. Do you like to give love bites or do you like to get love bites? Or no to love bites altogether?
Give.
Give.
Give and get.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like both.
give and
yeah.
get.
That's it, yeah.
If you get, you can't go to work next day.
Good question. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's
yeah,
when you
yeah.
wear in this heat the turtleneck.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, right. Good.
Now XXL is going to launch a range of turtlenecks.
Yeah, good one, Danu. Thanks
Yeah.
for giving me business tips.
All right, it's a tough battle now. Let's put it this way: whoever needs it, take it. Let's see after the break. Our final segment, welcome to A Date with Danu. If you're just tuning in, we are talking about body positivity, okay, in case you have missed it. Just wanted to, if you're wondering why, it's a heavy show today, I'm telling you. I'm sure you would have got these messages who have this kink towards big people. Nisha, you seem to be very happy about this question. It's like, oh yes, it's a constant thing. Tell me, what have they asked you?
No, it's not really asking, but I think it's just just commenting on the way you look, like,
Yeah.
you know, you look nice, or some cannot be said here.
Anita,
and
it's
they're
okay.
filtered
But I
out.
have to tell you, all these ones who work here, a lot of people are into heavyweight champions.
Into or they do heavyweight champion?
They do heavyweight champions. That's why they're into it. They do. They are very happy about this show. So, yeah.
I mean, there is a lot
That
of
sector of people, yeah.
that have like accepted, who are all for, I would say, men and women who are all for like being big. It's nicer, you know, flaunt your stretch marks
and
are
curves.
and curves are sexy. So yeah, people will just like that, I guess. You know, so they are
We don't
bold
have
enough
people
to.
who like to, there are some partners who like to feed the partner to a point of obesity.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's actually a fetish. People go through that.
Really?
Oh,
Wow.
I promise you, I haven't had anyone like that. I'm doing this all by myself. In your transition of, you also have the same
Yeah.
body type of yo-yoing
Yes.
back and forth. What has your partner told?
Oh, like even she's very slim and she's maintaining her body, but still she never stopped eating also. But actually, she never tell anybody because she thinks my passion is to eat and all. So she never, sometimes I see the Pandi man is like a hug decrease, but otherwise not at all. She is supporting me where I go. We go to lunches, dinner, out every.
Oh, that's great.
That's sweet. Well, that's great. Well, I
But
think
she's concerned in like in
Health
case if
factor.
you get a health factor, that's something
Yeah.
you have to consider.
yeah. So I think it's some, you know, it's always a warm hug when it comes from somebody who is big. So yeah, it's always a nice thing. But anyway, we wanted to speak about it, and also I think it's a good thing that you created a brand and created a set of style in this country. It's one thing to be curvy; it's another thing to be fashionable and curvy. You gave people to, you know, embrace and look beautiful, and that's what matters. Thank you for doing that, Adhisha. And everyone else, thank you for being on the show. I really hope you had a good time. If you didn't, sorry, so we have done the show. Anyway, we need to go. Until we see you again, you keep smiling.